We're going to fill out this graphic organizer together. If you want to try to do it on your own, that would be awesome to see if you can do it, and then just check back at the end of the video to see if yours matches mine. If you make a mistake and you notice that yours isn't the same as mine, make sure you figure out why. Otherwise, you're going to fill it along with me as we go. Remember to pause the video when you need to pause. So if you need to pause to write, make sure you click pause, write, and then keep going. Okay, so we're starting at the top with the central idea. So the title of the text is right here. What are the 5 senses? And remember to write titles correctly so you practice. So the first word is capitalized, what. The unimportant words like are and the are not capitalized. What are the? 5 is important, so we're capitalizing it. And senses, that's the last word. So first and last word are capitalized, and any important words. What are the 5 senses? And now our topic is 1, maybe 2 or 3 words, but try to stick to 1. So I could either do senses or I could do 5 senses. S, e, n, s, es. S, e, n, s, es. Senses. I've. Segment words so you spell them correctly. Now I'm going to find 3 details from the text that are important or interesting before I come up with my central idea. So I have the text right here. I'm going to come back to this section right here at the very end before I do my central idea, but I'm going to try to find a detail from each of these sections. So I'm going to start with hearing. I'm going to do this detail right here. Sounds enter the inner ear through a tube called the cochlea. I'm going to try to write that in my own words, though. The cochlea is a tube in the ear where sounds enter. So it's basically the same detail, but I wrote it in my own words so I'm not plagiarizing or copying the author. Now detail 2. I'm going to skip that section and I'm going to go to another section. Let's see. Okay, tactile. I'm going to use this one. We can detect 4 different sensations through touch: cold, heat, contact, and pain. So I'm going to use that detail, but I'm going to write it in my old words. Cold, excuse me, comma, because it's a list, heat, comma, contact, comma, and pain are 4 touch sensations. Period, and a sentence. Now I'm going to look for one more detail. I'll skip to, excuse me, taste. Actually, I'll do sight. So I'm going to use this diagram down here to help me with my details. So I see the lens, the retina, and the optic nerve are all parts of the eyeball. The lens, and optic nerve are part of the eye, period. Okay. Now I have my details, 1, 2, and 3. Now I need to come up with my central idea. So in one sentence, what is this whole article about? So I'm seeing that these are all just different things that our senses include. So our sense of touch, sight, okay. So it's all about the 5 senses and all the cool things that our senses can do. The title is what are the 5 senses? So the article is telling us what the 5 senses are and more information. But I'm going to read this to see if this will help me with the main idea. Human beings have 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. that help us form perception of our surroundings. Ooh, I like that. So it's talking about how we perceive our surroundings in all of these. So I'm going to use that to write my main idea. So down here, essential idea, the I've, bossy, is help us perceive our surroundings. Okay, now I have my graphic organizer filled out. I'm going to either take a picture of this or send it from Notability to Schoology so I can take a look.